yourself like, damn, should I be doing this? Do I just want to get a job? You know what I mean? All these kind of things go through your head. So, and I know we black, so that's specific. Like we have our
Yeah.
own struggles. We have our own struggles with how we value other people's business as far as willing to pay somebody's price and all this kind of shit, right? So talk to me about some of the struggles you've had trying to grow your business, whether it be with business acumen, whether it be with dealing with our community. Like what has been some of the struggles where you get into it, you're making money, you're doing your thing, but you look up like, whoa, I didn't expect this or I didn't expect that. You know what I mean?
One of the biggest things, especially out here in Sacramento, which is so unfortunate, is that a lot of people don't appreciate people's time.
Mm.
They don't appreciate people's time. They don't appreciate people's craft, and all of that stuff. And when it comes to black people, we a lot of us always come through the door with that hookup mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's black, yeah, he'll hook me up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's like they act like black business owners don't value money in our business like white people do, which is crazy. So let's say, for instance, like I've had this happen so many times to where, I'm doing a job for somebody. Yeah, I may work from my home. I may be able to get stuff done pretty fast. And people will think like, they went to one person that may have took hours or days or weeks to get something done, and I'm getting stuff done in a matter of hours. So then they feel that it wasn't nothing to me. So it's like, oh, I want a shortchange. Well, I give them a price, and then, oh man, come on, no, like I'm not gonna negotiate with you about my price. And then when I start speaking to them about that, all of a sudden I'm funny style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm this, I'm that. You know what I mean? That's like hella crazy. You know what I mean? I had a situation with another business owner out here that owns a salon, and it was hella crazy. It was actually last year. And one thing I don't do is I'm not gonna sit up there and play these kid games and go back and forth about anything. I'm not even gonna respond to you about certain stuff. I'm gonna just keep going. People can say what they want to say. I know the truth. I'm gonna go from there. So it was a situation where she came to me to do a logo, and she paid the money to get a logo and stuff done. And so I did the base logo and all of that stuff, and sent her the proof. When I send out logos, sometimes I'll send it out, with a black color. You know what I mean? And like we can add the color. This is the design. We can add the color. And so there was a few times that we were supposed to, hook up and stuff like that. But she was busy, wasn't able to make the meetings and stuff like that. Then when she hit me, I'm busy. And then it kind of went from there. So it was like, okay, well, I end up having a little cousin that passed away, an 8-year-old cousin that died in a car crash. That took me out of my zone. Then my aunt passed away. That took me out of my zone. And she's hitting me. I'm like, I'm dealing with some family stuff. To her, it's like, well, what's going on with the stuff? I was like, look, I'm telling you what's going on with me. And this happened in the span of 2.5 weeks. Then my father turned around and passed away. Yeah. And I'm hitting her, and like I'm like, no, I mean she hit me, and she's kind of ticked off with me. I'm like, look, I had set up hella meetings with you that you missed, and you're upset with me about that. And I had, I got this family stuff going on, and go from there. I already did your logo, and now it's just about coloring. You know what I mean? So give me time to deal with the stuff with my family. I got you. And she was like, well, just give me a refund or whatever the case may be. Refund, I already did work. I said, so what I can do, I said, I'll give you half your money back, and your design will stay the way it is. And when you wanna pick back up, we can pick back up, and you can pay the rest, and we'll go from there. So it goes from there. I refund that money back to her. It goes from there to, oh, this dude funny style. He took my money. He did this. He did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like putting that out there in the air, to certain people, starting all of these rumors, telling her side and this and that like that. And I'm like, you know what? You could do that. I'm not going to sit up there and try to clarify whatever. If that's the story that you want to put out there, you put out there. And people do that. All of a sudden, I'm acting funny style because of prices or because they think they're my only client and I got other stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on. I don't got time to be dealing with all of that. And we're bad with that.
Yeah.
We're bad with that, with that kind of BS. So I just don't respond to that stuff. And the people that I see that respond to it, because take, for instance, let's say a Target. Something go wrong with you at Target. I was
just going to say that.
Let's say somebody posts something about a Target or Amazon or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you see Amazon or Target coming back at you in a post or something like that? Like, what the fuck you mean? You got a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, going back, they got other customers that they got to deal with, and you got potential customers that are eyeballing what you do. So with that being said, I'm gonna respond. And I'm gonna respond by not responding and keep my business going. You know, so people see that, you know, hey, okay, well, you know, he didn't even flinch. He's still going. You know, so. And
it's funny you say that, because I tell people all the time, because on my podcast I talk a lot about Black businesses. Before I get into all my news stories and shit, I talk about Black business specifically because I understand that we don't have a lot of them. I understand that we need to retrain our mentality on Black business. I tell people all the time, when the Asian store down the street fuck you over and don't give you all your damn rice, and they got a big old glass up, they got a big ass glass up protecting them from your Black ass. And you still go back time and time. And man, look, give these Black businesses the same type of leeway you give all the other businesses. We've all been to Walmart and been treated rudely, got shorted on something. The employees act like they damn slow. We go through this. But what do we do the next day? Because it's close, because it's convenient, we go right back to the